G'day guys, how you doing? This is just a quick video to answer a question, a very good question line. So, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I received a question on the disassembly video of the BSA Sportsman Model 5. It's a gentleman from India. He says, I have the same gun, him Achel India. This was a awesome, great video. Can you make a video of the rear sight and what the notches mean for shooting range? Also, what is the range and is there a way to mount a scope? Well sir, those are some pretty good questions. Worthy of a video, I'd say. So, alright, the rear sight. And it's already loaded up, nothing in the chamber, so we're safe. Today's ammunition is Winchester 555 Gold. Unfortunately, prices have gone up, so now they are $103 a box instead of $60. Anyway, so here's the rear sight. I currently have it set to the lowest sight, and it seems to work quite nicely. So to adjust, you would lift up, and what that basically does is it lifts your rear sight so you either get a crisp picture or a not a crisp picture, and so for that you would just angle the rifle up or down. I've got 2 targets set up at the normal standard ranges. The closest one, which we normally shoot, is set at 35 paces, and the second one we have set up at 85. I can't really go any further because the lay of the land, there could be sheep behind a drop, so if a bullet drops in a hole, I don't know where that's going, I don't want to kill a sheep. I'll get told off for doing that. So we're going to work with 35 and 83. So we've got a GoPro set up down there, but I've only got one tripod, so it's just sitting on its back, looking up. I'm going to try and sight in on the left top hand corner. 2 or 3 shots. That'll do. 5 shots. Quite capable at that range. Sawdust. Quite capable at that range. We'll go down, we'll have a look, and then I'll move the camera, set it up at the 83, and we'll go from there. Alrighty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was aiming here, but my eyes are getting a bit furry, but that's not too bad. That was at the 35, I think. We'll walk it down to here. Alright, so we've got the target set up at 83 paces. GoPro's off to the side. I'm going to cheat a little bit and use a shooting block. We do not use cheap stuff, we use only the best. It's the best firewood you can find. Or chop down. Anyway. ammunition. I'll quickly refill the magazine. Then I'll leave the gun somewhere safe and we'll wander on down and have a look. I heard 4 out of 5 dings. Now, in the words of Toby Keith,
I ain't as good as I once was.
And what I mean by that is my eyesight is on the playing up. 6, 7, 8. Through various health issues. So I'm trying to work on that, but it's quite funny actually. The eye I used to shoot is my bad eye, and the eye that I keep closed is my good eye. You go figure. Alright, we'll leave the rifle like that and we'll go down and have a look. Alrighty, so I was aiming here. Got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 here. I definitely heard a miss. Maybe a slight adjustment on the rear notches to bring that up. I'll have another crack at it. I'll aim at this side, the iron sights, and we'll see what she can do. Okay, so we'll bring it up 2 notches. Yeah, 2 notches. See how that looks. We'll have a play with that. 5 rounds. Alright. 5 shots. 2 clicks on the rear sight. We'll go have a look at that, see what it looks like. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5? Well, that is definitely a whole lot better than I was aiming over here for the first one. I was sitting down here. That is pretty good grouping. I'll bring it up 1 more click. We'll start on the left side, see what that does. Okay, so that really made a difference. We'll bring it up 1 more. There we go. I've got 5 rounds left. So we'll see what this does. On the left upper side. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, going by that, I would say at about 80 something paces, 2 notches. So, if that's the maths we're going by, theoretically, I'm no mathematician, but I would guess 1 notch per every 40 odd paces. Now also bear in mind, this is a very rusty looking plate with a very darker red looking paint, so it's quite difficult to see, especially with my eyes. But that's not bad, that's quite impressive. We'll have one more go and see what happens. Alrighty, so approximately per 40 paces, 1 click on the rear notch. It will shoot further, but it can't shoot further because of the sheet. Now then, the final question this gentleman had, is there a place to mount a scope? Well, looking at it on the side here, well, I'd have to say no. So on this particular rifle, no, you cannot mount a scope. However, I happen to have a second Sportsman, and this one does indeed have a scope. Now how does this scope mount? Well, it mounts to the side, so it's been drilled and tapped. If I remove the bolt, there we go, break the bolt. It's alright, these bolts are pretty bulletproof. Right there, just into the side of the walls, it's been drilled and tapped. Now then, this is just an old, it's a very, very old Weaver B4 Pattern D. I'd say this is from at least the 50s to 60s. And we'll see what it can do. Aiming at the plate dead center. Now this isn't to see how on the mark it is, but it is just to see if it is relatively grouping. Get your face right on top of it. It does, yeah, kind of works. It's quite grainy. Ugh. Ah, come on. Now looking through the scope, it looks like it's slightly not straight down the middle, so I might have to do some sizing in afterwards. Failure to extract. I've had this a little bit on these older guns. The extractor claw gets a bit worn and doesn't want to pull out. Another failure to extract. Maybe it's just the not doing it quick enough. I noticed a sharp ejection seems to hurt the tip. So 3 failures to extract. Well, I'm not going to hold it against it, it is an old gun. But what we'll do, take a walk, see what it did. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know much about those. Relatively on par. I was aiming dead center here. However, the rifle scope seems to be a little bit off to the side. I reckon I have one more go at it, but this time I'll give myself a clean canvas. So it was relatively grouping, I think. However, couldn't get a confirmed count because some of the older shots hadn't been painted over. That's on me. So I've repainted the entire plate red, or most of the red, or most of the plate red. Let's see if we can get some type of grouping going on. 10 rounds. Come on, all the way. Oh no, that might help. Alright. Locked and loaded. Here we go. Aiming smack bang dead center. Failure to extract. Another extraction failure. You are failure. Yeah. Definitely needs a new extractor. There you go. Maybe just cleaning. I have cleaned it, but sometimes the breech just needs a bit of a scrub up. I don't know. That seems alright. Oh. Gun's empty. We'll puddle on down and have a final count up and do some configuring. Alrighty, so it's still running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I was aiming about right here. So that's actually pretty damned accurate for that little old rifle. We can find some of the projectiles. Because as it was firing, you could really hear it smacking in. Some of the lead. Oh well. Alright, we'll go back up top and we'll results. Alrighty. Well, sir, I hope that answers your question. So the rear notches, I don't know, but I would have a guess that it's 1 click per 40 paces. That's what I found. Although this isn't a proper range, and these are not under like lab conditions, so it's as you find it, really, I'd say. Accuracy, yeah, these rifles are fairly accurate. This one with the scope probably helped, because on the last grouping, as the other GoPro said, I got a grouping about the same size as a T-plate. And can you mount a scope? Well, yes, you can. Probably need to be a side mounted one, or you could take it to an engineer and he could probably put some dovetails in it for you, but it's probably not worth it. Noting on the scope, you can adjust for elevation and for windage. I'll have a few more pots at the steel plate that's closest, the 35 meter pace one. Ha! Fell over. I only got one shot left. But there's an old breeze block down there, so I can put it right up the hole. I think I did. Ah, still got more ammo. Do it again. Just to the right. And a bad extraction on the last shot. That's alright. Oh well. Bugger. Alright, Mr. Rishi is in 1138. I am sorry if I have butchered your name. I hope that answers all your questions. Well, if people enjoyed the video, that's good. I like to make these videos. I intend to make a few more in the coming months, but life and shit's getting in the way, so we'll just have to play it as we play it. I want to get into some more tractor stuff, more trucks, other things other than shooting, which is fun, I mean, I will admit. Oh well, nah, you need to have a shower. Anyway, that's the video. Bye.